by denying sex to their men. It was the original Bush doctrine. Getting men to change their destructive ways by threatening to leave them, humiliate them, or cut them off in bed, it's a tale as old as time. In the ancient Greek play, Lysistrats, reason, shame, and the law. But maybe if you left him for another man, especially if that man was Mexican, for example, my spirit animal was eaten by Haitians. My biggest fear is immigrants taking my job as a right-wing hate monger.
Let's play a little game called Guess Who Said It. Ready? Here we go. She's like a mannequin. Any ideas? No, it's not a fashion critic talking about a store window, it's Bill Maher, and he's taking aim at none other than Melania Trump. But wait, there's more. Maher didn't stop there. He also called Laura Loomer a crazy person. Ouch. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Trump never one to let a slight go unanswered, fired back with all the grace of a bull in a china shop.
So far, over a dozen Republican candidates tried to stop Trump and couldn't. Hillary couldn't. Never Trumpers couldn't. Mueller couldn't. Is there anyone left who can check Donald Trump? Finally, new rule: Melania Trump must do what dozens of buildings around the world have done and take the Trump name off. So far, yes, Melania. It's not anti-feminist to say that in addition to doing everything men can do intellectually, women also have another power, the power of the ultimatum. But this Laura Loomer, I don't know if you know anything about her, but I mean, this is, yeah. I mean, I want to go through the list of conspiracy theorists, but we thought this would be a good week to get the audience to know her a little better.
The result? A political comedy showdown that's got everyone talking. Want to know more? Keep watching. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video.
You know you wanna. Your unhappiness is obvious. You despise his creepy little monkey fingers touching your hand. Maybe he would implode on his own. Maybe it falls to you now, Melania. You can end this reign of terror, and all you have to do is channel your inner Taylor Swift and walk out the door. So kick him to the curb, slap away that hand for good. No more public embarrassment.
Alright folks, let's talk about Bill Maher's latest comedy routine. This guy's got some serious jokes up his sleeve, and he's not pulling any punches when it comes to Melania Trump. I mean, who knew the former First Lady could inspire so many mannequin jokes? Maher's on stage, doing his thing when he starts ripping into Melania. He says she's about as lively as a store window dummy. Ouch, that's gotta hurt, right? But wait, there's more. Our comedian friend doesn't stop there. He goes on to say she's got all the personality of a cardboard cutout. Talk about a double whammy. Now, we all know Melania is not exactly known for her sparkling personality or constant public appearances, but is Maher taking it too far, or is he just saying what we're all thinking? I mean, when was the last time you saw Melania out and about?
We have tried everything, but the more we resist these two menaces, the stronger they get. They're like the Night King in Game of Thrones. Only instead of commanding an army of brain-dead zombies, but I'm telling you, cavemen like Trump and Murdoch can't handle one thing: an ego lashing. Rupert has been married 4 times, Trump 3. Some guys just can't be alone.
It's like spotting Bigfoot, rare and kinda hard to believe. But here's where Maher really twists the knife. He suggests that even if Melania was replaced by a mannequin, would anyone really notice? That's cold, Bill. Cold as a plastic dummy left out in the winter. But you gotta admit, it's pretty funny. Now here's the kicker. Melania and her team are staying quiet as church mice. No tweets, no statements, no nothing. It's like they're taking a page out of Melania's book and just standing still. Maybe they're hoping if they don't move, we won't see them. Hey, it works for T-Rexes in Jurassic Park, right? But let's be real for a second. Maher's not the first comedian to take a swing at Melania. She's been the butt of jokes for years now.
As a child, I had 2 of my Bratz dolls deported. I don't hate all brown people, just the brown ones.
People love to poke fun at her silence and that whole "I really don't care, do you?" jacket thing. It's like she's the gift that keeps on giving for comedians. So what's the deal with all these Melania mannequin jokes? Are they just cheap shots, or is there some truth behind the comedy? I mean, when your public appearances are rarer than a blue moon, people are gonna talk, and when people talk, comedians like Maher are gonna make jokes. It's like a circle of life, but with more punchlines. Hold on to your hats, folks, because Bill Maher wasn't done swinging his comedy bat. His next target, Laura Loomer, the right-wing activist who's about as predictable as a cat on caffeine. Maher didn't mince words when he called Loomer a crazy person. I mean, talk about a spicy take. But Maher didn't just throw out insults like confetti at a parade. He brought up some of Loomer's greatest hits, and boy, are they doozies. Remember that time she chained herself to Twitter's front door? It was like a one-woman protest meets performance, art meets, well, I'm not sure what. Maher pointed out that this stunt was about as effective as trying to stop a hurricane with a leaf blower. Now, we all know Loomer's got some views that are, let's say, unique, but Maher took it to another level, suggesting she's not just a few fries short of a Happy Meal, but the whole darn combo and the toy surprise too. He joked that her political strategy is about as well thought out as using a chocolate teapot. Smooth move, Loomer. But here's where it gets interesting. Maher didn't just poke fun at Loomer's antics. He dug deeper, highlighting how she's been banned from pretty much every social media platform known to man. It's like she's collecting bans instead of Pokemon cards. Maher quipped that Loomer's been kicked off more platforms than a clumsy gymnast. And let's not forget Loomer's, interesting views on certain topics. Maher didn't shy away from mentioning her controversial statements about Islam, which have sparked more outrage than a pineapple on a pizza in Italy. He suggested that Loomer's understanding of religious tolerance is about as developed as a flat earther's grasp of geography. But here's the million-dollar question. Is Maher just going for cheap laughs, or is he calling out genuine issues in our political landscape? I mean, when you've got someone like Loomer, who's more polarizing than a magnet factory, it's hard to tell where the joke ends and the serious commentary begins. Maher pointed out that Loomer's brand of activism is about as subtle as a sledgehammer in a china shop. He joked that she's not just burning bridges, she's nuking them from orbit. It's like she's playing political chess, but all her pieces are queen, and they're all trying to flip the board. Well, folks, it looks like Bill Maher's comedy routine has stirred up more than just laughs. Who knew poking fun at politicians could be such a powder keg? But here's the kicker. Political comedy isn't just about getting giggles. It's like a comedic cattle prod for our brains, zapping us into thinking about the big issues. Get this, a whopping 62% of Americans reckon political satire helps them understand the messy world of politics better. It's like Maher and his comedy pals are serving up a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine of civic engagement go down. And boy, does it work. People are gabbing about politics more than ever after getting a dose of satirical silliness. So next time you're chuckling at a politician getting roasted, remember, you're not just laughing, you're learning. And who knows, maybe all this political comedy will turn us into a nation of giggling geniuses. Now that's a punchline worth waiting for.